Hey traders, John Howell here. Let's have a market update across the markets. And I want to just share with you guys what I'm seeing right now on the stock market, also gold and silver right now. Also the mining sector might be doing something completely there's a lot of things that I want to share with you today, guys. So let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty traders, before I get started, see that trading course on the screen there right now, guys? I'm giving that away for free. If you do need some help with your trading right now, guys, it is literally for free. Also, guys, when you go get access to the free trading course, when you register for the free trading course, the very first video that you're going to get is a video walking you through how you can get access to, or for the very first 10 people, I'm giving away access to my top $30,000 private coaching program. I'm giving away a few spots away for that for free. Now there is criteria and you do need to apply for it. So if you are interested in getting access to that private coaching program, my top level coaching program for free, then you may be a good fit for what I'm looking for and you may meet the criteria. Go right now, the very first link in the description or go to johnsfreegift.com, go over, register, you actually get the free trading course, and also you may be good for me to give you free access to my top $30,000 coaching program. Let's get into the actual S&P 500 now and what's going on here. Now there's a few things that's happening right now, guys, that I'm seeing across the screen that I think is really important right now. Is that the first thing I'm seeing right now, guys, is that we are still in, as we speak right now, right? Is the market going to go up? Is it going to go down? What's going to happen? Okay. So right now the market in really it's decision time. I was going to say indecision time. It's basically the same thing, right? Because the market's really indecisive right now, but then also there's also a decision time that I believe is coming, right? That I believe that could have a ripple effect through the rest of this year. Now, what is that? When I'm looking at the markets as I speak, right, I'm noticing that we're still in a very downward trend. Now, by the way, guys, bit of a side little caveat here. You don't need a lot of things on the screen for you to do really well at trading, okay? You'll notice, again, in that free trading course, I literally have like a full complete video walking through my trading system. I give you my trading system. That trading course there, guys, it's really going to help you when it comes to your trading, right? But I teach you my trading system and you realize that how I trade, guys, is really just like this, right? Just the candlesticks or open, highlight, close, and one moving average. And most of the time, guys, I'm just trading the markets that look like this. Which one is it? Which one is it? This one here, right? Most of the time I'm trading the market that just looks like this, because I don't need 1,000 different indicators to tell me when to buy, when to sell. And again, you'll be able to see that, guys, when you go see my trading system, you realize that you don't need a lot of things. Actually, having a lot of different indicators, guys, is actually the thing that's actually slowing you down. In fact, let me actually show you this here. And the reason why I'm bringing this up, guys, is I think that there's a lot of misconceptions out there, right, when actually looking at the markets here. I've been trading the markets for 19 years myself, so this is how I used to trade the markets, guys. Okay, this is how I used to trade the markets, and I did okay out of it, but nowhere near as I am right now, right? So this is how I used to trade the markets, and if you really want to be sort of technical, right, this is how I trade the markets now. Now, I don't even really use the volume down the bottom here, right? It's not really the volume. I don't really even use that, right? It's just really just one moving average. That's all I use. This one here to this one here. Guess what? My income went up a lot, right? From this. And the reason why, because this was confusing me, right? And even when I was trying to hold into, the reason why this is bad is because if I was trying to get into trades that were likely to last quite a bit of time, right? Those big trends that are likely to last. Like, for example, if you see through here, and the reason why, because I'm all about trying to cut my losses short when I know I'm wrong, and I am wrong sometimes. So therefore, I like to keep my losses small. But when the wins come, I like to maximize it, right? So look at this here. Look at all this up move through here. But look at all these times that we got this oversold level on these indicators through here. That would have started to freak you out, right? It's like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, right? And you may have gotten out right here, but the trend continued to up here. See what I'm saying there? So it was always getting me out early. So therefore I was having small profits, bigger losses and all that sort of stuff. So that's the reason why, guys, whenever I'm trading the markets, most of the time anyway, I'm just using charts that look like either this or this, which is basically just the chart itself, right? So I want a bit of a caveat on there, guys. So if you are struggling with your trading, guys, you'll be able to see that the chart really is the number one thing that to really focus on here, okay? So looking at the S&P 500 now, we are still in what? We're still in this downward trend right now. If we zoom in a bit more closer, we are in this, here's this high, here's this lower high here. And we're making a lower low. So right now, as we speak, and now obviously it can change, we are still in a slight downward trend. So the sellers are still in control here. We're not in a phase right now where the market looks like it's going to start to have a really big buying leg and we're going to see a really big movement to the upside. We're not there yet, okay? But we want to see what actually comes out of this next level through here. So that's what I'm seeing there on the S&P 500. On the Nasdaq, the Nasdaq right now is actually different, right? It's different because even though we made this sort of, we've got this trend line coming down from there to there, as you can see, right? From there to there. Even though you're getting that, right? This low point through here, low point, and this low point through here. This is more like a triangle pattern. And this actually could be a bullish breakout triangle pattern. Okay, so we're looking at this point through here, is that we could be getting ready for something like this here. If we do get something like that, especially if we break above these highs, we start to see like a 15,600, 15,800 print, there's a good chance we're going to start to see another really big leg to the upside out of the tech sector. Which, by the way, guys, I got wrong. I actually thought the tech sector would have a bit more of a pullback. Now, it may actually still do that, okay? We may still get that. Now, what I mean by that is that this actually just may be a sideways period. We may just get something like this, and then we get something like this, and then we start to see a bit more of a pullback down to maybe 13, probably down to 13,000. 13 to, yeah, around 13,000. Anyway, so we may actually get that, right? So we need to see what actually develops that. If it is just a sideways movement and then a breakdown, then again, we may see some more movement on the downside from there. Let's go look at the Dow Jones. And the Dow Jones, once again, guys, what is happening with the Dow Jones? We're at this level of support. But let's take you off the screen here. And what's happening here, right? We have what? We have this trend line coming down here. We have this low here, lower high here, and now look what's actually happened here. What do we have here? This is now what? A lower low, isn't it? So right now, from this low here, or even from this low right here. Okay, so where is the trend? The trend is what? Down. So what is this right now as we speak? As we speak, it's what? It's just the pullback. Okay, now what is that? That is down, pullback, down, up. So if you're saying, oh, the bottom's in and the way we go, you may be right. But when there's nothing on the chart that says we're in an upward trend yet, let's actually wait for the market to tell us that the bottom's in. Okay, is the bottom in, and are we about to see a significant move? We may actually be doing that, but let's actually wait for a bit of a low, bit of a higher low, breaking past. Let's actually wait for a bit of an upward trend first before starting to do this here, because we are in a downward trend, and even though we do something like this, people could believe, oh, now the bottom's in the markets, but this could just be a big pullback, right? This could just be an overall pullback in a what? In a major lower high, major lower high. We could just be getting another major lower high here before we start to run down there. So we really need to see what's going on here when it comes to the Dow Jones from there. Let's go look at the Russell now as well. And the Russell, once again, guys, same sort of thing, but the Russell's been in this very big downward move through here. We are at this whole level of support as well too, just as this recent level of support all through here, as you can see, all through there. So, but we still are in a big downward trend, right? So once again, we may find a bit of support here and rally, but guess what? Down, pullback. This is an overall big down move. So if we get something like that, guess what it is? What is it? It's just likely to be a pullback, right? A pullback just simply means that we're just going through these phases here, and we could just be getting that there before we see a rollover again. So try not to fight it and try not to sort of guess what's going on from there. Let's go look at the GDXJ here. GDX is starting to get a move to the upside, but once again, guys, where's the trend right now? Okay, this may turn into something else and maybe turn into something different. But right now, where is the trend? The trend is what? Down, isn't it? Right? Down, pullback, down. Is this just another pullback fake out before we get something like that? It could be that, right? Right, guys? Now, the big key for me is that if we do start to see a movement back up to here, and we start to break above the 30, then we can start to say, okay, then now we could possibly start to see an end of this downward trend. But anyone that's been trying to buy the mining sector right now, on a short-term level basis, that is, long-term, I believe there's incredible buying opportunities right now for long-term. But on a short-term level basis, we can see what's going on here from the GDX, from there to there, as you can see, right? So this is probably just a bit of a pullback here, right, guys? Now looking at the GDXJ, same sort of thing, right? We actually have a very strong level of support and resistance all through there. But look what's happening here, right? Look what's happening. Lower high. Lower high. Okay. What do we have here? Lower high. So we are in a downward trend. So right now, what is this? This could just be a pullback, right? This could just be what? We may get another little up move and then start to have another move to the downside. That actually may be in play. But if it doesn't do that and we actually start to get a nice move back up towards here and we start to see like a 37 print, then we know that the trend is no longer down and we could start to see possibly a higher low, and away we go from there. Let's go look at the actual silver price as well. And as you can see from the actual silver price, what happened here? High, lower high. We broke down a big flush downside, as you can see here. And now we're just going sideways through here, right? We're just really going sideways through here. And there's not really much going on from there from that perspective. If we draw a bit of a trend line, we know we're definitely in a bit of we still are in a downward trend right now. So trying to go on a short-term level basis, guys, this is more like for trading purposes, not long-term buying opportunities, not long-term buying. But short term, we still are in a downward trend, right? So this could just be, once again, this could just be a bit of a pullback before we get going again on the downside. Let's go look at gold as well. And gold is actually what? Gold is actually pretty much in the same sort of situation for me. Let's actually take you off the screen. And as you can see, guys, right? What am I doing? Right? What am I doing? Like, I can throw my thoughts and my opinions at this, which I am a little bit from here. But all I'm doing is like, okay, what is the market? What is the market doing today? What is that story? And I just need to go with that story. So we can see we have a lower high, and now guess what we're getting? We're now just made a lower low, right? So we're making these lower highs all the way down, and we'll come back down. See how this is just probably going to be a bit of a pullback through here? We do have actually major level of support and resistance all through there somewhere, I would say. Possibly around that $1,900 level, that $900 level. So if gold starts to have a very strong move up above this 1940 level, up into 1960 level, especially above this level through here, then that's going to tell us that could start to create a V bottom in place, right? A big, massive V bottom in place. And if we get that, then we can start to see some movement to the upside. So there we go, traders. There's a quick little update for you. Traders, once again, make sure you grab access to that free trading course, that first link in the description there. In that free trading course, guys, you're going to learn things like the biggest mistakes you're making right now, the chart reading techniques, trade management. I teach you my trading system, and a whole bunch of stuff that you can use on all markets out there to really help you. And also, guys, the very first video, as soon as you put your email address in to get access to the free trading course, the very first video talks to you about how you may qualify to get a free to be able to get a free spot for my top $30,000 coaching program. But you'll be able to see all the details to that there. So guys, first link in the description, click on that, and I'll see you in the next video.